Hello, we are back from spring break. I bet you had an amazing time. I sure did. I loved sleeping in and watching TV in bed in the morning. That's like one of my favorite things to do. But it's back to school, and here we go. We are going to be talking about point of view again this week. I know we've discussed that several times throughout the school year, but it is a very important skill and strategy to be able to understand what an author is thinking or feeling and using details from the text to get to that point of view. So today we're going to work in our Small Wonders book. We're going to be reading a story. We're going to be writing down some details to see if we can put them together and come up with the author's point of view. I think you'll enjoy it today. We are going to be on page 360. I forgot. 362 should be on the directions page. And we're also going to be using our workbook, page 222, to write down our details. We're going to get a detail from each page and then come up with the author's point of view. Rescue dogs save the day. Here we go. Share it up. There we go. Okay. Rescue dogs save the day. And here we have a photograph of a rescue dog and our caption here, rescue dogs are trained to go anywhere they need. We are reading expository nonfiction, which expository means to explain. So we're reading nonfiction that's going to explain to us about rescue dogs. All right. So at the end of each page, we're then going to get into our workbook. Sorry about the glare. And that's better. And write down a detail for each page to see if we can come up with the point of view. So you can follow along with me. Rescue teams are there when we need them. They respond quickly to help people in trouble. They are brave heroes, but heroes aren't always people. Heroes can be dogs. Our heading, rescue dogs are heroes. Rescue dogs are always ready to go to work. They team up with police, fire, and other rescue workers. They are good at finding people who are lost. They rescue families after earthquakes and other disasters. They work in all types of weather. The best news is that rescue dogs can do their jobs with no special equipment. All they need is their excellent hearing and a good nose. Rescue dogs are smart and brave. They listen well to commands and do their jobs even when they are tired, thirsty, or hungry. They are friendly and get along well with their handlers, the people who work with them. There's that comma. There's not the word or, but that comma there tells us what it means. They also must be obedient and do what they are told. Are we frozen? No. Certain breeds of dogs are easier to train to work in dangerous rescue situations than others. The Border Collie is one breed of dog used during disasters and emergencies. Border Collies can work for a long time. They do not get tired easily, and that's important. But dogs need more than energy. They also need to follow commands, and that takes a lot of training. So we're going to write down a detail from our text here about what we just read. So we read about they rescue families after earthquakes and other disasters. It talks about them being smart and brave. They are friendly and certain types of dogs. So from this, I'm taking away that sort of main idea, main detail from this page is that rescue dogs are smart and brave, okay? So it's that page is mostly about them giving us details about them being smart and brave. So again, I'm on page 222. Rescue dogs are, and also says how they're friendly too, right? Smart, comma, brave, comma, and friendly. Remember, when you make a list, you put a comma in between the words because it's not smart, brave. It's two different things. Smart, brave. Not smart, brave. Two different things. Okay, so let's move on to the next page, getting ready to work. We see a photograph there and a caption says rescue dogs must always be ready to dive in and help someone. And then at the bottom, we have a chart that gives the best rescue dog, the best kinds of dogs for rescue dogs. And it gives them a character trait. The lab is friendly, a German shepherd is brave, like police dogs, a bloodhound, great sense of smell, and a border collie has lots of energy. So depending on the emergency, they might need a different type of rescue dog. Getting ready to work is our heading there. Rescue dogs begin their training as puppies. It can take up to 2 years to completely train a rescue dog. That's a long time. Then it is able to save people in harmful and dangerous situations. The dogs learn to work outdoors in heat, cold, and bad weather. They run, jump, and climb for many hours every day. Rescue dogs also learn to ignore everything around them while they are working. This helps them to focus on their job, laser focused, and keeps them from making careless mistakes. Everything a rescue dog learns to do has a purpose. Even friendship is not accidental. A dog and the people it works with must learn to communicate as a team. They trust each other, and when they have practiced and trained enough, they are ready to participate or take part in a real rescue mission. So what is this page mostly about here? So it really talks about their training, doesn't it? Talks about their training here and their training to communicate, even their training for friendships. So I would say that mostly that this page is about how hard they train. Rescue dogs train hard for 2 years. Okay. And then on our last page, our heading is called Good Dog. And we see another photograph. And the caption says, this team works on snowy mountains. So again, depending on the emergency, you might need a different type of dog. So this one in particular is trained to do rescue missions in the snow. Just like there are certain types of doctors that get extra training for certain types of, for kids, there's a different kind of doctor for a kid than for an adult, that kind of thing. So that same for training dogs, rescue dogs. Good dog. When a hiker is lost, a rescue dog sniffs the air and the ground to find her. A dog's sense of smell is much stronger than a person's. Rescue dogs can even smell someone trapped under 15 feet of snow. 15 feet, that's taller than the floor to the ceiling, covered in snow. When a dog finds someone, it barks to alert its partner. The rescue worker trusts the dog, so the team works quickly to save a life. At the end of every rescue, the dog gets praise and treats for doing a great job. Sometimes rescue teams go to schools to teach children about safety and disaster prevention. They show children how to stay safe and what to do during emergencies. This job is fun for rescue dogs. They get lots of attention for doing just what they do best, helping people. Rescue dogs really are heroes. So what is this page mostly about here? Talks about their sense of smell, and it talks about teaching children, right? Rescue dogs have a strong sense of smell, and they teach kids about safety. Okay, so once you write it all down, sorry, we're going to talk about all these details and what we think our author's point of view is about rescue dogs. Rescue dogs are smart, brave, and friendly. Rescue dogs train hard for 2 years. Rescue dogs have a strong sense of smell and they teach kids about safety. You think the author has a positive or negative point of view about rescue dogs? Positive. And what do you think? I think the point of view is actually even stated in the last sentence. Rescue dogs really are heroes. So again, when we are reading a text, we're thinking, we've done this before with the positive and the negative. Are they feeling good about rescue dogs or bad? They're feeling good. The author has a positive point of view, POV, about, oops, here I go again. Here I go again. Rescue dogs and thinks they are heroes. Okay. So we put all of our details together. Talks about them being smart, friendly, and brave, training really hard, having a strong sense of smell, and teaching kids. And so we put all of those together and we think, yeah, the author does have a very positive point of view, feels good about those rescue dogs, and thinks that they are heroes too. Okay. So that's how we will be using our clues, our details within the text, detail, to come up with not just main idea here, but author's point of view. They all need to connect, okay? We're gonna do some more work all week with point of view and learning about some cool things. Don't forget vocab, and I will see you tomorrow for point of view part.